The question God posed to Hezekiah, which is the subject for our study this week, was, what have they seen in your house? This is number 12 in the series on family seasons, taking that as its theme. Who are you? What are you demonstrating to the world? And of course, the question posed to Hezekiah was because he had shown those Babylonian envoys everything, even the treasures there in the house of the Lord. And of course, the Babylonians were very interested in that. Later on, they came back and took them. So there's a question there about how much we should be sharing, how much we should be demonstrating, and exactly what we should be demonstrating to those around us. The important thing, though, as I see it, is demonstrating not just our wealth, our possessions, who we are, but more important, the exact nature of our relationship with God. I'm sure Hezekiah wanted them to know about his relationship with God, but they were more interested, those Babylonian envoys, in the wealth and in whatever they could get later on. As the quote from Ovid says, in our play we reveal what kind of people we are. In this play, if you like, of life, we demonstrate who we really are. We're not acting, we are actually demonstrating the kind of people that we are. And when it comes to our families, we do really need to be sharing the truth of who we are. It's often said that we can keep up appearances for friends and neighbours, but our families, they really know the kind of people that we truly are. And that's something worth thinking about. If we tend to lose our tempers, if we are somewhat irate with our children, if we don't treat our wives, husbands well, that becomes very clear to them. Outsiders may not see it, but those who live with us see us as we really are. So I would encourage you to look through and examine these texts. We're given a lot there in Isaiah, from 1 Corinthians, Hebrews, 1 Peter, John, and so on. But think about exactly how we're going to put all those kinds of things into practice. What have they seen in your house? What do you demonstrate? When you invite people in to the place where you live, when you invite people to get to know you, what do they really see? And as part of our families, don't forget that our families also say a lot about the kind of people that we are, that we share our principles, the way in which we operate, the kind of priorities that we look to. Are we looking for simply decorating our homes or investing in status symbols, cars, great houses, so on? Or are we investing in things that really do make a difference in our characters, in studying the Bible, in looking to help our children and our family members truly grow in the Lord? You remember that the disciples there at the Transfiguration fell down as if they were dead. They were absolutely overwhelmed with Jesus. But then they spoke with him. They knew him. They believed in him. And when it came to what have you seen in my house, as Jesus might have expressed it, they could say, we've seen somebody who is worth living for and even dying for. After the resurrection, they began to understand the real meaning of Jesus' life. And that he wasn't here for show, he wasn't here to make money, he wasn't here for any of those things. He was there to help us understand the truth about God, the gospel, the good news of God as he truly is. He says, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. And really that should be enough for us, as Jesus said to Philip. It should be enough that we've seen Jesus as he really is. And he helps us to demonstrate that to those around us. I pray that in our families and in our personal interactions with those around us, when the Lord asks us, what have they seen in your house? We may be able to answer, Lord, I pray that they have seen you. May God bless you as you do just that.